Hello YouTube, this is Driver, and I am going to be doing my first official gun review on the Ruger Security 9 Compact. This has been safety checked, nothing in there. Close that. Alright, I've had this gun for a couple of months now, and I would say that in terms of overall, my overall conclusion is definitely a B plus. Now, going into reasons why it's not A, first would be the gun is a single action only, which means that if you can see in there, which you can't, it is a hammer fired, but it's only single action. So the gun, once it's fired, the slide cycles and the trigger resets, and it's the same trigger pull each time, so it's mimicking a striker fired, but it's really a hammer fired gun. So that's a really odd combination in my opinion, but in overall terms of reliability, it's been great. At first few issues I've had with the gun were failures to feed, and that was mainly because there was paint on the feed ramp of the barrel. So I sanded that down, polished that up, and that went away almost entirely. I carry SIG 115 grain hollow points, 10+1. I also have 2 backup magazines extended with the adapter, 15+1. Needs for this gun. Needs would be more so for a carry concealed sort of thing. It's less than a 3.5-inch barrel. It directly competes with like the M&P Compact, Gen 1, Glock 26, FNS Compact, if I have that right. Yeah, FNS Compact, Taurus G2C. That line of guns. It directly competes with it, and I think it's a better gun than the full size version. This is a lot easier to carry. This accepts the 15-round magazines, and in my opinion, it's somewhat softer to shoot. I can't really explain it. I think it's more in terms of it's easier to control being a smaller gun. The full size is a 4-inch barrel, so it's a little longer, but that shoots just great as well. But in my hands, in my bare paw hands, I've got like a death grip on this whenever I'm shooting it, so it's easier to get back on target. It's easier to control that recoil, and it's easier, especially with this sweet stippling on here. It's easy to keep the gun in your hand and just to keep it, just keep it going where you want it, especially in rapid fire exercises. This safety here, there have been some complaints about it. I think maybe for mine, I've just broken it in, or I've realized how it works, so it's easier to actuate or turn on with my thumb. Same thing with the slide release. Took a little bit of time, sanded that down just a little, and I polished it to the point that it easily, I can just, this used to be tight, like it would just be a slide stop, not a slide release. Manual says it's a slide stop. So in slightly modifying it, it's definitely a slide release now for me. And you can easily inertia charge, what the fuck that's called. Just, slam the magazine in as hard as you can, and that sets the slant on home, sliding around into the barrel. Overall, in terms of, cost, it's very affordable. I got this for $230 on Gunbroker, plus 25, I think it was 35 to ship, and 25 to clear. So all in all this, and the spare magazines as well, little over $300. Great deal, especially if this is the kind of gun you're looking for, especially if you're not really into, dropping $500-600 on a Glock, or, $400-500 on an MP. This is definitely the next, best possible option. Just some things to look out for. That guide rod is polymer. Apart from that, yeah, it's a great gun. It's easy to take down. Nothing really to worry about. Glock-like sights, that's polymer as well. Okay, so yeah, overall, definitely a B+. Definitely a 90% in my eyes, but 100% reliable after, taking care of that feed rent problem. Great capacity, great trigger, and great gun. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.